how we engage with artists and communities and how that creates sustainable partnerships. I think one primary way, and this happens through the Clear Creek Festival, is when we approach partnerships with artists or community organizations or community members, is we try to look at resources in as creative a way as possible so that we're not just specifically stuck on a fee-for-service paradigm. The festival itself, we present programming over 3 days. That programming can include theater and film and dance and workshops and storytelling. Yet it's not come to the festival and get paid for presenting something and leaving. It's how we can support what you have to offer, and how potentially you can support us, and where is that exchange, and how is it operating on a barter system? How is it operating on a safe and secure and valued volunteer system? And how is it an exchange of resource, goods, or services specifically for what is transacting there at the festival? And that way we're not depending on, say, a grant cycle or sponsorship money or donations. We're actually, it's a grassroots approach to covering our resources, and that the initial dialogue about how can the landscape of this festival, how do the different parts support each other, I think opens up a lot of possibilities. And it may be that when the festival occurs in early September, you are someone who has certain vegetables coming into harvest, and the only way you can come to the festival is by trading that you want to bring some of your vegetables and cook as part of a community meal and discuss how you've grown these vegetables. And then through that, you get to teach people about your gardening. Potentially there you can sell some homemade bread that you've made, and you get rest and relaxation from a workshop or a healer or just experiencing the culture. It could also be a collaborative effort where you have a new work, and the festival itself, as a non-commercial festival but more of a community arts-based festival, allows for a collaborative environment in which you're able to, as a folk bluegrass artist, you're able to collaborate with jazz spoken word musicians, that you feel safe doing it in front of an audience and getting feedback and having some sort of way to debrief that following, where you learn about your craft and learn if that's the way you want to go. So I think what I'm trying to focus in on here is that even though festivals traditionally are sort of an audience performer sort of separation, I think in this particular environment, because it's a small community-based environment and because we try to pool our resources to support the festival, we offer an exchange between the artist and the audience that is much more fluid, and I think it allows for a lot of flexibility in how the festival can support itself and remain sustainable through its constituents, whereas the artists come as audience members, and the audience look to partner in various ways, or the audience members look to partner with the festival in various ways, rather than I'm just going to show up and pay my ticket fee and sit back and be entertained. And I think while that's not completely clear in how that's going to work, it's more of a individual basis on how it works. It offers a really rich formula in how these things can happen.